Hi, Daedal kids at home. Sarah, I think you were right. Looks like we're going to hear about kites today. Did you ever see a kite as long as that one he had going through here?
No.
And look at all these kites around us. Wow. I've never seen such different kinds of kites. We have a fellow here who can help us get it all straightened out. His name is Aaron Harris, and he's a windjammer. This is Matthew and Sarah and Paul, and I'm Gene.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Good to meet you. Can you tell us about all this stuff? It's fascinating.
Well, the kites that we just saw come through the door were called dyna kites. They're a stunt kite. They're a stack of stunt kites. There's some on the monitor here. They're flown with 2 strings, so they're maneuverable. And we have a lot of fun with them.
Two strings?
There's 2 strings, yeah.
Wow.
Makes them do loops and dives and different tricks.
Gee. It's like the Blue Angels, huh?
We did call that.
It's like they're all moving in formation.
More like Red Devils there, huh? Gee, that's you on the far side there.
Yes.
Who's that, Nate in the middle?
Nate in the middle and Gary on the end.
Gary. Wow. Looks like they're straining.
Sometimes they pull pretty hard.
They're like in unique formation.
Do you ever get tangled up?
Well, the lines can twist up to 14 times without getting tangled. We just untwist them.
Wow. But I mean, when you're maneuvering, you ever
Here we get, oh
run
yeah.
into
Accidents do happen.
So you really have to practice to
We
be able
practice
to
a
fly
lot.
kites like that. Matthew, you ever flown kites?
No.
Not like that anyway, I'll bet. How about you, Paul? You ever fly a kite?
Yeah,
Sarah?
not like this.
Yeah, I've flown a kite,
flown
but
a
not
kite?
like that one.
Not like that. Little old simple one-string stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to make kites, but boy, nothing like this stuff. What can you tell us about all this now?
Well, the Windjammers were formed in 1983. Just a bunch of guys getting together who like to fly kites. And we decided to form a team. And we started competing all over the country. And we've taken several first, second, and third place prizes through the years.
Are there other kite places, other kite teams? or
There's
something?
kite teams all over the world.
So this is, Windjammers is unique to Detroit?
Just Detroit, right.
Wow. Where did you start flying them?
Belle Isle.
At Belle Isle?
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking it might be there. That's great. How'd you get interested in it? Why did you start it?
Just by seeing kites and just brought back a little bit of the youth.
Memories of your
Memories of childhood, yeah.
Yeah.
So I started and I got hooked into it all over again.
Wow. So how come 2 lines on it? I guess for control?
For control, to make it maneuverable, right.
Do you get them up in the same way? You get downwind and you kind of run to...
Well, no, the kites today are more aerodynamic. They're made of lighter weight materials, and you don't really need to run. In fact, one of the safety rules is that if there's not enough wind to fly your kite without running, don't fly it.
Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. So what are they made out of?
Most of the kites today are made out of a nylon, a ripstop nylon, something similar to the spinnaker sail on a sailboat. The framework is made from carbon fiber, fiberglass, graphite, a lot of different materials.
The lighter the material?
They're lighter and stronger, yeah.
Strong, light and strong. And we notice a lot of different kites in here. Could you tell us about some of them?
Well, the Dragon, my favorite, is from China, and it's more of a ceremonial kite. A long time ago, a lot of kites were used in religious and ceremonial events to ward off evil spirits or to welcome the good spirits, and this is one of the typical ones.
You guys see any kites you'd like him to tell you about? I was wondering how that kite flies. Is it just those little discs catches the wind?
Catch the wind, yes. These actually support the kite, and the head just sort of hangs between the line, yourself and the disc.
The little discs are what catches the wind, and that other thing just hangs on from
Right.
it. What would a kite like that cost?
Oh, a kite like that would probably cost about $150, $200. depending on the size.
Anybody want to go kite flying? Have to save a lot of your money. Want to do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
What about this beautiful kite over here, this dragonfly?
That's another Chinese kite. It's made of silk and bamboo. When it flies, the eyes twirl. Another one of the traditional.
Can you see those eyes up there? Paul, could you get up and flip one of those around to show our Daedal kids how they go? Can you see those eyes at home there, folks? Look at that. So when that kite is flown, those things rotate.
Yes.
That's fabulous. And what's that made out of?
That's made of silk and bamboo. The framework is made of bamboo, and the wings and the body are made of silk.
Well, that's fantastic. And you got a Superman kite, I say. Now that's kind of like the ones I used to make, just a
The diamond shape.
yeah,
kites,
diamond shape with a what you call a yoke
Mm-hmm.
and
A bridle.
bridle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what's this one over here?
That's a winged box kite. It's a variation of just a box kite.
Gee,
It has wings on it.
ever see one like that, guys?
No.
That's
Now
terrific.
that one has a wood frame, and the sail is made of ripstop nylon.
And it has what's this for?
That's the bridle.
That's a bridle?
Mhm.
And would that be a single one then?
That's a single line kite. Yeah.
So this would be upside down now.
Right, it's
It would
upside
fly
down. Mm-hmm.
the other way up. Okay. Terrific. You guys have any more questions? Go ahead.
How long do you think it would take to make that dragon kite?
To make that dragon kite, they probably spent a week or so on that.
Anybody else got any questions about these kites? Boy, this one over here, kind of a bat wing, or
This is my favorite type of kite, the stunt kites.
that's a stunt kite.
That's a two-line.
Is that like the ones we were seeing flying a while ago?
It's flown similar to the ones that we saw flying,
Mhm.
but it's a single kite, and that's the kind of kite we use in competitions.
Well, you know, what we'd like to do, we appreciate your telling us all about this, Aaron. And have you been in it the whole time from 1983?
Yes, I have.
And maybe we can get some of your buddies to come in and talk with us more about some of these kites and how they do it.
Sure.
How about it? Want to get some more?
Yeah.
All right, let's find out some more. I see you got magazines and everything. We were just looking at some of these. I never knew there was this much to kite making. Far cry from the sticks and the paste and the funny papers I used to make my kites out of. Wow.